No problem, don't worry. Oh, pretty good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Amplified. You want to be a little bit louder? Oh, yeah, this is much better. Mhm. Yeah, sure. Thank, thank you so much, Effie. It's always a pleasure to be right on your TV and radio station, Effie. Okay, you mean in Hamburg, to be specific? Pretty good. Of course, this pretty good. Yeah, actually, the state of affairs is quite bad. Terrible to be specific. That all universities have been closed. Okay, I'm holding on. Okay, I've got it right just below my lips. That'll be fine. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the current situation is quite bad. Like I said earlier on, everything is shut down. All the universities are closed down. Of course, I remember before walking around the Dammtor campus, Hamburg University Dammtor campus, at least there were a couple of students would find in the libraries, but even the libraries are totally closed, out of bounds. Nobody should access. So it's quite hard. And I remember talking to some couple of students. What is happening? Are you receiving, like tuitions, via online or by distance? Nothing at the moment is happening according to the latest information that I've got, except that a couple of lecturers or professors advise the students to go ahead doing or working on their assignments right at home. Hello, Effie? I can hear you now. Yes, please, 100%. Oh, now I'm losing you as well. Okay, so I should repeat myself. Now, can you hear me? Yeah, the state of affairs, it's not that okay. All the universities in Hamburg shut down, closed. When the cases of viruses, started and kind of stuff, remember the students were already in, Hamburg on break. And that time you could find, because normally I frequent, especially the Dammtor Hamburg University, you'd see some students in the libraries or in cafeterias hanging around and stuff. But the past couple of days, it hasn't been the case. Everything totally shut down. not not even working as usual. It's a total shutdown. Both both universities, all the universities in Hamburg, all the secondary schools in Hamburg, all the primary schools in Hamburg, and other learning institutions are totally shut down. It's a quiet city, education-wise as well. No, we aren't shut down. Diverse Learning Institute, this is when we are now getting back to the world. I think tomorrow we are doing some recording and spreading the word across Deutschland and Africa, where we are working to say this is time to utilize the contact distance learning, which is called CDL in short. We've been doing this since 2010. So we've always be getting in touch with or teaching students via online by contact. So this is time for people to embrace whatever we are doing and come and join our classes, regardless of level, primary school, secondary school, and university. Sure. Sure. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. Okay. I didn't get the last part. Ifi? Yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Hmm. Sure. Yeah. Hmm. Pretty, mhm. Very good. Thank you so much for that question, and thank you so much for a great explanation by Mrs. Kotoka. I know it's not that easy to deal with the little ones. In education, there's what we call, an object who is a teacher in front of you to easily succeed or to easily absorb the materials that you are asked to absorb before you do your final exams or the tests. Now, adults, like in secondary schools, universities, of course, they're quite mature. They've got stronger brains. They can always absorb. They can time themselves. They can discipline themselves and, meet the targets. But for children, like Mrs. Kotoka says, it's quite hard. Let me tell one thing. When I came to Deutschland about 12 years ago, my first assignment to getting to knowing the education system of Deutschland, I worked with children class one to about class five. It was not that easy. Even in the presence of the teacher, they would simply concentrate the first 20, 30 minutes. If it's a double lesson, the other part of the 90 minutes, you're just going to be there. Okay, not shouting, I love children. Stop that. They're jumping on tables and can't stop. Now, let alone today, because of the virus, they are at home. The system Mrs. Kotoka has explained, of course, that's the only way out. But the educational authorities in Hamburg should have had consulted massively beforehand. How are we going to go about it? And whom should they have had consulted? One, the teachers, because I believe in a teacher is the one who is in front of the students and the pupils, and they know them much better than the shoe writer, okay, or other authorities. What is supposed to happen with the little ones is that, they are easily attracted by facial expressions. Sending work by email, let them do it at home with the help of the parents, then you send back and stuff. It's not really going to ginger them to working hard. What could have happened is this. This is the best solution. Today we are living in a world which is IT gone. Let the authorities say, okay, Mrs. Kotoka, you have got 20 pupils in your classroom. We are going to maintain the same timetable, but instead, okay, we are going to pay for you business Skype or business Zoom, which allows you at the same time to teach at least 1,000 pupils. And here we are only talking about 20 pupils. And that is really interactive. These gadgets or the systems have got the whiteboard, they've got the pens, the pencils, and everything. Even PowerPoint is not needed. That's too much work. Now you can, if you see a situation whereby young ones are on the screen computer at home, because I know every home, if they don't have a computer, they've got an iPad or a smartphone. Here comes a little girl, Maria, says, oh, I can see my friend there in the corner. All of them 20, they're on the same screen. And the teacher is there teaching. Continuing with the same system. The only difference in this case is that the teacher is coming right online and the students are coming right online. Then assignments, print the works. I mean, come on, how many families have got the printers at home? Why should I buy a printer? Do I need it? Only people that are in business have got printers at home. Now, here is a parent who's got no printer at home or a family without a printer. Okay, we've got homework. We have to go to the nearby internet center. We are scared. Internet centers, we aren't supposed to access them because of the virus. So the only way would have been live video conferencing as a group, not as per individual. Per individual, a child feels I'm alone. I need motivation. Motivation doesn't only come from the teacher or the instructor. Motivation also comes from that face next to you, the face that you're seeing. So that kind of aspect of motivation to getting learned can as well come through the pupils themselves right on a screen. The teacher could as well just like in class setup. First, you are given work to work on. Then the teacher says, okay, now be in groups of 4. You can as well do it via Skype or live conferencing. And when they are discussing the questions together in groups of 4, they hear one another. That's quite motivating for them, especially little ones. Oh, mama, when is class starting today? I want to see my friends in class, video conferencing. That's how we're supposed to go here. Now, the other question is, how are parents supposed to help their children in such kind of a case? Of course, it is quite a great hurdle to cross over. We can't avoid it. It has come. So parents just have to be now disciplined over. Like Mrs. Kotona says, if you're not well vested in the things of IT gadgets, seek help. Seek help. Let somebody connect you. Let somebody do the printing of the works for you, do the scanning and kind of the thing. Of course, at a risk, because when you have to do scanning, you have to go out in the internet center. Look at this Effie. Even when there is no such kind of a problem without the virus or any other diseases breaking out, we've got pupils at the end of the day, over the weekend, or on Sunday, or in the evening, going for NACHIOFE, extra tuitions. Why? Because there is always a second face or a second voice to perfect that child. Even when they can hear from mama, from papa, almost all parents are able to, solve that mathematics for the children. 1 + 1 means this and that. But yeah, sure, I can hear you. Okay. Okay, pretty good, because it was trying to fall out. Okay, pretty good. Thank you so much. So what I'm trying to say is, if NACHIOFE or extra tuition for English speakers' sake plays a role even in normal circumstances, what about this time around? There's something between teaching your child and teaching another person's child. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that in this point in time, parents, what they can do, they can go an extra mile to look for, active learning institutions or tuition centers where they can blend their children on. What I'm trying to say is, sorry, I keep touching my earpiece because it's getting looser. What I'm trying to say is that at this point in time, pupils cannot go out for extra tuitions as it were. Everybody's going to be home. But still, that can be gapped by the parents letting their children to join some online tuition centers. Perfect. 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 That is for those parents. That is for those parents who cannot manage. Get me well. Not that they are illiterate, but they're very, very good. That's what I mean. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. That's what I say. Yes, it's quite hard. It's really hard. Yes. Yes. say it's really hard. The kind of help is everybody here is busy in Europe or in Germany, to be specific. Hamburg, we're discussing. Nobody's going to spend that much time to come and help your family. Of course, one time, two times. But if a parent is not well vested in the things of IT computers, it is. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that if a parent has got no Ahnung, keine Ahnung, has got no knowledge about the things of IT, it's not an easy thing. They can't just learn it overnight and start helping their children. The next thing before a child lags behind with assignments, seek advice, sign up with online tuition centers, and they are going to help you. Quite easy. And I want to tell you, no, very good. I like that question. That's why it's called online. For instance, the Diverse Learning Institute, what we are doing here is Effie has got a child who is in class 7. Okay, this child says that Madam Effie says he's got such kind of work. Okay, and he needs help. I cannot help. So what I'm going to ask for you is your WhatsApp number. Okay, and you've said that you do not have email address. That's not a problem. And I'm going to ask you to say, Madam, though you do not have any knowledge about IT or computers, make photos of those pages, because every pupil, like Mrs. Kotoka said, has got a textbook assigned. Make, make photos from pages 1 to 5. Then you're going to send them to me. And I'm going to convert those pages to PDF and put them on my screen. Okay? So much that now, yes. Mhm. 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 Yes, please. Mhm. No problem. Sure. Yes, please. So, so where do we go from here? Like I've said earlier on, the instructions have been given by the schools. The process can be changed. It is too late. Parents just have to face the new tune of the music. Okay? For those that are well equipped with IT, well and good, do the right stuff. For those that are not well equipped with IT, get in touch with such kind of institutions like the Best Learning Institute. We are going to help you. Get our WhatsApp, get a question because we are holding different seminars, coaching people how we can assist you or your children to submit their assignments. It might seem to be so hard. Of course, you are not experts. We are experts. We've been doing this for a number of years. Get in touch with us. We are going to help you, and it's going to be much easier for you. I've lost you, Effie. Yeah, I hear you now. Pretty good. If you check our website or Facebook, I think starting today or tomorrow if it's been posted, this is what we are getting out because we've got students in Ghana, we've got students in Zambia, even in Germany that are doing their first year programs or they're called A levels or first year university degrees. We are saying we are not shut. Those that have been studying, for instance, if you're at Hamburg University, you are in Hanover University, anywhere in Deutschland or anywhere in the world, and you feel you can't do nothing, you have to wait for the corona, whose solution is not yet well known, get down to Diverse Learning Institute. We are going to make a continuity from where you ended. If you are doing mathematics, vectors and stuff, we've got teaching staff. I'm not the only one. We are a group of a lot of instructors from the USA, from Ukraine, from Germany, from Zambia, Ghana. So we are England as well. We are a big team. So we are simply saying, parents, don't worry, the solution is still there. We've got a sophisticated system to train your children in biology, physics, business studies, economics, geography, humanities, any program. So with us, life is still is the same, continuous. So in any case, I just want to love to, of course, I can't hear you, urge the parents. I know I was a pupil, I was a student as well. When you've got free time, it's very hard to discipline yourself. So parents, get hard on your children. Let them wake up, do work. Let them not confine themselves to doing a lot of computer games. Not at all. Just like you said, Madam Kotoka said, if you don't do your assignments, you lose your points, your marks. Make use of being home to research even much more. Use your online, use your computer, your handies, your mobile phones for good things, not just chatting on Facebook, Instagram, and everything. It's not going to put food on your table. That's not going to give you a great job in your future life, especially us lenders, us foreigners. We simply get taken away by things that we find here. Okay, please, the Western world, the developed nations, they have built their nations through hard work. As foreigners, Africans, Ukrainians, Polish, and those lesser countries, let us utilize this time to doing much more research than ever before. The Best Learning Institute is always here to guide you. We are an international organization. How do you, just that just like you have said, www.diversitylearninginstitute.org. I repeat, w diversity.org, one word. Too unfortunate, Our offices are closed. We are in Harburg Rat House. No, they can be from anywhere else. Like I'm inviting you, if you, any university, if you're gonna have time, we are going. Yeah, sorry. Okay, okay. Yes, if you're gonna have time, a lot of gestures. we, African, we are all choir masters. We've got a lot of energy, a lot of instructions. Yeah, I love that. You know, AP, perfect. Any university can get in touch with us. Any country, like next week, we are inviting you if you can join us on mega video conferencing. We are talking to England, Zambia, Zimbabwe, which other country? We've got Bangladesh as well. Students that are joining our online programs and see how it goes, how we do it. It's quite awesome. With online, you can't go wrong. There should be no panic. Sorry, one more thing before I forget. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, as well, apart from the website, when they type in Diabetes Learning Institute, also Facebook is going to come out. I know young ones are well vested with Facebook. They can use Facebook as well to drop us that message. I'm interested. I need help. And we respond 24 hours. Thank you. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Mhm. 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 No, the only thing, yes, I can say is thank you so much, Effie and Top Africa Radio TV for having invited me onto this great program. And the only piece of advice I would give to the parents out there, the pupils and the students is that let's face the music. There's nothing hard. Anything that comes by, we just have to change the way of living and adapt to it. And especially on the parents that have got quite a lot of work. Some parents work from morning until midnight. It's high time you dropped one job and said, I'm going to look after my children and help them with school work or my child. Pretty good. So that's my uh, last word. And get in touch with the Diverse Learning Institute. There's much that we've got that we are able to help you with. We cannot, I can't itemize it right here. Yes, everything online, yes, I can still shout my number here, 0176 yes, 260 916 and 49. 49, perfect, direct, or two. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Hello, Mrs. Kotoka. Sorry, we couldn't meet in the studio, the various issues. Thank you. Very good. Sure. Yeah, sure. Not just your hands, even your nostrils. Mhm. Quite important. Important. Bye. Okay, yeah. Just finished the long interview with one of the most important radio stations and TV stations right in Hamburg. And I'm closing as well. Thank you, Evans Lukona from Hamburg, Germany.